It's high concept.
All right now.
With Sam Pellegrino and Matt Dunko.
Won't you listen?
I also have asthma, so I cough so much.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I cough. I just cough like too much.
You guys want to see my breakfast?
What about? Oh shit! Yo, God damn!
It's an English muffin with strawberries and blueberries. That's all.
I fuck with it though. All right, how's it going, everybody? This is High Concepts with Sam Pellegrino and Matt Dunko.
Hey, am I allowed to talk yet, or did I fuck it up? I'm sorry.
I just introduced you, dog.
Okay, so I'm in the clear then. I don't know. It's been like a few weeks.
Yeah,
We're doing it remotely
like
now. This is a fun
socialized.
update. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've never done a video version of this podcast before.
I've never been on Zoom before.
Well, I guess she already talked, but I mean, we can introduce her. This is Alexandra Ibarra.
Hi.
She is a very funny stand-up comedian and improviser and sketch actor and regular actor, and she's just a funny person. So
Thank
how's
you.
it going, Alexandra?
Hi. I'm good. I'm in my house. That's all.
Yeah. Have you
I
guys
like
been
it.
during quarantine?
You know, I actually like it. I mean, I don't like that like other people are suffering, but I like that I can like organize everything in my life right now. Like stop putting my ash in a Coke can kind of thing, but I'm going to for a little bit.
We're going to be talking about the Trolley Problem, which is a thought experiment from the 1960s or 70s, one of those, about that kind of explains utilitarianism. So without further ado, it's time for a thought experiment.
Oh no.
I learned a little bit about utilitarianism in one of my classes this semester. Oh my god, I just dropped my joint in my English muffin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's infused now. It works.
Yeah, I have the other one.
So, Alexandra, I want you to
Yeah.
picture this, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're a conductor on a runaway train, right? So it's just barreling down the fucking train tracks, and the emergency brakes aren't working, and the only hope you have is to ride this train out until friction and other forces stop the train from moving. So as you're moving, you see 5 people on the track ahead of you, right? Now, there's also a different train track that you can put the train onto with a lever, but there's only one person working on that side of the tracks. So your options are, you can either go straight through and kill the 5 people, or you can make the physical action of changing the direction of the train and killing one person. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna kill the 5 people.
Real?
Fast. I think I would think about it more if I weren't high. But are the 5 people working on the track, or are they just there?
They're working on it. Like they're minimum wage trying to feed their babies, all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, but so's the one guy. So like,
Yeah, I thought. Oh no, I thought the 5 people were like not working, so I was like, they're just ragtag kids. They're just annoying.
Just trying to find a dead body somewhere.
And the other guy's making an honest living and not asking to be on the tracks at all. But now that I know they're both working,
yeah,
I'm gonna kill the 5. I'm gonna kill the 5 people still though, because why are they making him work on it by himself?
True. You know what?
As the conductor, I'm gonna think, what assholes? I'm gonna run them over.
Yo, I'd like to imagine that the one guy just like a total douchebag. So then it makes me feel less bad about killing him. But at the same time, you don't know if he's a douchebag.
Yeah, I could get off the train and I could meet the one man and find out that he is just awful, and I'm like, oh no. And the other people had like humanitarian things, projects.
So, do you think one choice in this scenario is more ethical than the other?
No,
No? Why is that?
because because no life is more important than the other, even if it's just by itself, and then if they're just in a group. What was the question?
Is one choice more ethical than the
Oh
other?
no.
I agree with you. Like, either way, you're responsible for someone's death. But
And yeah,
Oh.
I also think of the chain of events that it causes, like the person who finds out from which side doing what thing, that makes another person feel something. So that's weird.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
killing the 5 makes more of it.
true.
And maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe
Yeah.
someone from that group of relatives will write a really good book or make a really good play.
Yeah, I could
Because
see
of
them
this.
becoming the next Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Look, man, I just want to say that for the past 5 minutes, I've been thinking about how can you be the conductor of a runaway train? Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, wait.
How
did I
bad
steal
do you
it,
have to
or
be
am I
as a
working?
conductor? If
No,
you're just
you
like,
were
I don't know what to
fired.
do with this, just
You're
that's
just
not how
bad
it
at your,
works.
like, I don't know what to
Then
do.
how did you pass like the tests and like the adequacy of your work if now you're leading a train and you already don't know what the hell you're doing with it?
Yeah.
Why is this
You
person
have
being
to
struck by
drive a
this kind of
train.
dilemma?
I feel like you don't need a license to drive a train.
No, I always think that when these questions come about, but I don't know.
This situation
like-
just doesn't make any sense.
You know how like when you play Would You Rather and you don't like either options?
Yeah, so you're just like, I'm gonna
So it's
abstain.
like, why would I ever need to be put in this position to lick a homeless man?
But this was made by like a smart person, not like a bunch of drunk friends. I don't know how he like messed this up so badly.
Stanford did a study with this question. 85% of people said they'd killed a one person. So, do you guys think that any human being in any situation ever has the right to choose who lives and who dies?
Like,
Like,
I don't
ever.
think you have the right to like take someone's life, but I could easily take these scissors and stab one of my roommates. That's all I need to do. Am I not supposed to answer it that way?
Yeah, I think the quarantine might be getting to you, Alexandra.
No, I mean, do you ever like, you're like standing somewhere and you just get the random urge, like, I could just like stab someone. Like, I'm not going to, but
No, I
like,
actually get that, yeah.
I think of how easy it is that I could just do it. I mean, I wouldn't be emotionally capable,
Mm-hmm.
but physically I could just do it.
All right, so we're gonna play around with this thought experiment a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
The one guy on the other train is having sex with your wife. Does your answer change?
Which other guy on the train? The one working by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll run him over.
What about you?
Oh,
Dunko?
like if I already found out that I kept him alive?
Yeah, like you know he's a bad person. You know him, but you don't know the other 5.
What I would want to do is grab him, put him in my coat, and then blame the whole thing on him and run. Or do something like barbaric and be like, I spared your life and now I'm going to take it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then the train doesn't stop. It just, you swoop them up and it keeps going, and now we have to find more people to kill. I feel
Yeah,
like.
Oh,
the 5 people would
so
stop
we're-
the train.
We're all on the train when this is going on. The train is moving.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
you.
find out
We're
that
driving
this man is fucking my wife.
Wait, so the dead bodies are enough friction to stop the train, right? Just
No,
one
the
dead
train's
body,
just gonna
or
keep
it's still
going,
it's just
but
the experiment doesn't end when the
yes,
people die. It's just like
yes,
there
you
might
are
be more. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the 1 or the 5.
pretty
moving
much
forward.
like we're not worried about when it's gonna stop. We're just worried about how many people we're gonna kill today. Philip Foot configured this dilemma to explain the concept of utilitarianism. All right, so utilitarianism is the school of thought of moral philosophy that says that the correct and moral choice to make is the one that has the best outcome for the most amount of people.
Simple enough to understand.
Yeah,
even if I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been learning about this in class.
Oh, bet. Alex, then you probably have a better understanding of it than I do.
Can you just take over the podcast, please?
All right, we're going to change the thought experiment a little bit. All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
So now there's one track with 5 people on it, right? But you're not the conductor anymore. You're just a random person who's walking down this like bridge, right? And the bridge goes over the train tracks. Okay? So with you on the bridge is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And as the train comes barreling through, you can push Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson off the bridge, and the mass of his body will stop the train in its track. It stops the train in its tracks. I wrote
Wait,
that.
so in this experiment, we just have that upper body strength to be able
This
to
is
do
just
that to
if you
Dwayne?
like Dwayne, if you want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to. Fair enough. I
If
don't.
you
Yeah,
have
I
a
think we would
vendetta
be-
against Dwayne Johnson, you can seize upon that.
I would turn to him and I would say, Dwayne, if you want to be a real hero today, I don't mean in the movies, I don't mean in WWE, the real hero, that everyone will remember you for this, not any of your acting, that it's just the same thing. And he will say yes. And if he says no, then that means he deserves it.
Did anybody see that Skyscraper movie, though?
I don't know
Remember
why
that?
they made a movie called Skyscraper. No one gives a shit about skyscrapers anymore, dog. Do I look like a fucking Rockefeller?
Yeah.
So would you push Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, though? Like, he's got headphones in. He can't hear your rousing speech. Would you push him?
Yes.
You'd push Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Yes. Right as you said Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I said if he must die, he must die.
Do you think that pushing the person off the bridge is any different from pulling the lever and killing the guy who fucked your wife?
I think one is more intentional, like you're just more connected to it, but I think it's the same thing still.
Yeah.
I mean, with this scenario, like, you're choosing to volunteer in, like, the act, whereas he could just also choose to stand off and not have any stakes on the table.
Also,
I think
do you
it's
feel
different.
like, I feel like it's easier to kill like a group of people than a single person, because when you just kill the single person, you just have to look at them and like focus on only them and think of them, and I'm like, whereas when I see all the people, I can just think of like bullies or something and be like
they're
this-
coming after your train.
why are they clicking up like that? Fuck them.
Only 30% of people said that they would push the person off the bridge, compared to 85% of people who said they'd change the tracks. So, in judging off what you guys know of utilitarians, do you think that putting someone in harm's way and killing them unintentionally is any different than intentionally killing someone is any different than letting someone die as collateral damage?
It is different because like the train was already moving when you kill the 5 people or the 1 person, and there's nothing you can do about it. But if you want to like, if you think of pushing the big person to stop it, that's like your own idea. So it's different. And of course, you have to do the push yourself.
Yeah.
That's more emotional. Just like in the Milgram experiment, like people were more hesitant to like shock people when they actually were looking at them and able to see them.
Mm.
So I think you're still killing someone, but one of them feels a little more separated,
I got you.
which is probably the easier one to do.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. I feel like if I had to push someone, I wouldn't be able to just because I'd be too scared of like.
Yeah, you'd hesitate and then you just wouldn't do it. Whereas like you're gonna run someone over no matter what. So you just have to pick which one.
So basically to wrap up, what do you guys think of utilitarianism? Do you think that it's a valid school of thought? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? What's going on?
It's better than libertarianism because that one's just about money. This one is just about less suffering. So it's a little bit better. I feel like with anything, it's always going to get misunderstood. And do you know who invented it?
I think it was, I don't know, actually. Jeremy Bentham.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just show you guys a picture of Jeremy Bentham really quick.
Well, that's the guy who they like preserve the dead body of, right? And he has like his head by his feet or whatever.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's that picture, right? That tiny picture, that third one, like on the right. That guy sitting. That's his dead body. That's on display.
Dead. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
And
oh
his
my
head,
God.
And his head isn't the same one from the body because they didn't like embalm it right or whatever.
You mean like this?
Yeah, that's his actual head, and they keep it by his feet because they just have a wax head on him, and it gets stolen a lot.
Oh no, that's so gross. How did you know that?
I don't know.
Hey everybody, so this is the point in the podcast where I realized that my phone, which I was recording the Zoom call off of, had died, and the charger that it had been plugged into was completely broken, and I had to go get a new one. And so, sorry about the not an ending to episode 4, but you know what? I'm just gonna release episode 5 with it. So if you're upset, fucking that one's got an ending. We'll call it a 2-parter. Go watch me and Katie Pasquarello talk about philosophy. I think we did Plato or something. I don't know. I was on drugs. But yeah, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Yeah, fuck, this is a video podcast now. What the fuck is that? But yeah, like, subscribe, share, and don't forget, this podcast is for charity, so the more you watch and listen, the more we can donate. Thanks everybody, stay high, everybody. That's my catchphrase. I fucked it up. I don't deserve one.